should Zeke fight this till the end or just accept his suspension at this point with this latest information?
He should fight. He should fight. Stephen A., you and I have agreed, I think most of the time through this entire process, that it might be the best idea for Zeke to go ahead and take his medicine and get this punishment behind him. I'm changing that. It's time to fight. You don't fight, you don't lay down your hand when you're winning. And Zeke is winning. Now, let's set aside for a moment the underlying issues in this suspension, domestic violence and whatnot, because the truth of the matter is the legal fight that's going on right now is about process. It's about due process. It's about collective bargaining. And on all of those counts right now, Zeke Elliott has a winning hand. We're in Vegas. You do not fold a full house. You do not check out when the cards in your hand are going in your favor. I'll keep it with you. You don't throw in the towel when you're winning on points in a match. In a boxing match. And that is where Zeke is right now. He's won at the district court level with Judge Mazan. He's probably going to win on this emergency stay, I don't know, any minute now, if not today, then Monday, with Judge Mazan. Because the NFL, through this entire process, has managed to insult Judge Mazan in Sherman, Texas, all the way through the process. Then it goes to the Fifth Circuit. You know what? I got a number for you. You know what the turnover rate at the circuit court level is? 7%. 7% likelihood that in the next week or two, Zeke's set aside of his suspension gets turned over. So the point is, Stephen A., he's winning. He's winning. In the end, when it's all said and done, at some point down the line, in the future, he may lose this case. But it will be longer in the term. It'll be in the spring. It'll be after this season. And he might even win this thing in the long run. Everything is going his way right now. There's no reason to lay down and give up.
I don't blame you.
The crowd approves of that message?
I don't blame you for taking that position. I don't blame it. With your lawyer background and the legalese of it all, I totally understand the perspective upon which you're coming from. The NFL has been sloppy. I get all of that. We're looking at it from the standpoint that there are holes in their argument that has exacerbated, or irritated rather, the courts itself, and therefore they may lose a process here or there, a step here or there. There are battles along the war that they may lose. But I respectfully say this to you and to anybody else out there who thinks like you. Chances are you ain't black. And as a result of that, there's something that you have to consider. This man, the longer this drags on, the longer this case is relevant, no matter how many games he plays, ultimately there is a situation out there that has not reached a resolution that involves this black man with domestic violence. Now, I would be totally with you if his argument was, I am innocent, I got framed, this is bogus, it's nonsense. That's that. That's something entirely different. But because he has never said that, whether it's with his Twitter feed or direct interviews with the media or beyond, because he has not emphatically come out and stated and proclaimed his innocence, and he is leaning on the process. Even though he may end up playing games, at least maybe for the entire season, what it really comes down to, Will, is that his name is going to be associated with domestic violence in a guilt rather than innocence, on an innocence level. And I think that hurts him more than helps him in the end, whether he plays or not. That's where I'm coming from.